All right, I'm just watching Married to Medicine, child. Just gotta do that review after this one. But okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was so in the midst. I was so just indulged and just so into the Soul Train Awards 2016. Y'all watched that review, by the way. Um, I was just so into that. Almost forgot about the damn Atlantas and the Married to Medicine. But I tuned into it. I watched it. Okay, this episode of Not Married to Medicine, A Real Housewives of Atlanta. So Phaedra, she meets up with Kenya. This is very exciting, by the way. The fact that they got Kenya and Phaedra getting along. I kind of low key like Kenya and Phaedra getting along for some reason. It does something to my spirit. Because they've had such bad history between them, so it's just nice to see them, get along or whatever. Um, so I was just like, okay, that's cute, that's good. Anyway, Phaedra wants to put this whole like camp thing to together to help the kids. It was in Flint, Michigan. The whole water thing and everything that happened in Michigan. And Kenya is excited about it because she's from Detroit, Michigan, and I have family in Detroit, Michigan. So shouts out to y'all. Um, so it just means something to them and all that kind of stuff. So they're kind of like going back and forth, throwing shade at each other. Kenya brings up the whole law thing, the typical usual shit. um what else did they talk about? I believe they talked about Portia and Kenya. Oh, they talked about Sheree and Kenya, and what happened, because y'all remember that after they had the whole mystery game thing when they were split up in teams, the girls, Kenya and Sheree, they kind of got into it because Kenya called Sheree over there for some mess and told her that she found out by Lena that she was talking shit about her house not being finished and all this. All this shit is just, it's so stupid to me. I just entertain it just cause, but it's really low key dumb, really, to have these two beautiful women, these two beautiful black queens, sitting up here fighting about whose house is bigger and shit. Like, really? Y'all should be thankful y'all got a damn house. And it's just, it's really, it's ridiculous. But the shade between them is definitely entertainer. Um, so, and Kenya, of course, wasn't owning up to anything. She was just like, I didn't say anything about Sheree. She did this to me. She did that to me. Because y'all know Phaedra, Portia, and Sheree, they had a meeting like last episode or something when they met up. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Moving on over to Candace's house, and Candace, she goes over to Mama Joy's house. They're talking. They put the little baby up in the I saw those little things where it's just like it's a like it's a chair to sit the baby in, but it like moves and rocks and does all kind of shit. It's real fancy, and so like you don't even have to like hold the baby or anything. It just rocks the damn baby to sleep, or it has this little keychain thing at the top, or for a little toy for the baby to play. Like you can sit the little baby in that all damn day and go on about your business. I live. So they had little tied up on the damn counter, the baby. Um, and little ace of spades up on the counter. And Mama Joyce and Candy started talking. So Candy was just like, Mama, guess what? Guess who hit me up the other day? And Mama Joyce was just like, who? And Candy was like, Block. You remember Block? Joyce was just like, his ass ain't paid child support. He owes you about 50,000. And Candy was just like, I know, Mama, but Mama. Um, and then they was just going back and forth, and but Josh was just like, yeah, I should have put him up for child support, yada yada, and so it's pretty much it. Okay, where do I want to go now? Sheree and Bob, they had a cute little scene. They had a moment, where Bob is itching to be back on the show, and so is she by Sheree. And they're trying to get together, and Bob is itching to get back with Sheree, to start talking back to Sheree. He took her out to eat at this restaurant, but the food wasn't good, and so they ended up like going down the street to get some fried chicken. um And Bob was just, doing everything to kind of sweet talk her, and Sheree was just like, you know what, you never apologize for anything. And that's what bothers me the most about you. All the hell and shit that you put me through, you never apologize. So he actually apologized, and it's just nice. Sheree and Bob, they might as well get back together. What the hell? Why the hell not? If he wants you that damn much, and if you like him a little bit, then y'all should get together. People mess up because they end up, looking for somebody that's right underneath their nose. They might not be good for you, or might have not been good for you in the past. But if God puts everybody in your life for a reason, why not give them another chance? Especially if y'all have that kind of history and the fact that y'all have kids together. Now this situation doesn't work for everybody, but for them, I think it'll work. I mean, shit, you getting older, he getting older. Y'all might as well get together, call it a day. Don't marry him though, but y'all might as well just get together. All them damn rooms. Come on, get a nigga a room. A partridge in a pear tree. Tic tac toe, three in a row. Um. So anyway, also Sheree had a scene earlier than that, where she was talking to the kids, Cairo and Callie, I believe. And they stay in a condo, and all that kind of stuff. Good looking kids, both of them. Um, Cairo looks so much like Luke James to me. Y'all know Luke James. Y'all, what is Luke James' song? I love Luke James. I forgot his song. He's had many songs since this one. Luke James is also going to be in the BET movie or series New Edition, which is coming out in January, about the New Edition guys. So he's going to be playing the role of Johnny Gill, my. So it's very exciting. Luke James can sing his ass off. Um, I want you, baby. You, you. So yeah, love Luke James. Cairo definitely looks like Luke James to me. Um, what else? Um, so Phaedra got the girls together to oh, Cairo them, they when they was talking to their mama Sheree, they said something very interesting. They was just like, well, like we both about to leave for school. I'm already in school. Like my sister about to go to school. Like why do you need all those rooms for? And Sheree really couldn't answer them. She was just like, it's just something I always wanted, and I'm just proud of myself for getting this house, and I did it. Off my own money. I didn't need help from a man, which is awesome. It's very admirable. But why you need all that house though? I still don't get it. Unless she gonna move her mom and them in, some aunties, some cousins, whatever. Like all that house just for you. And let's say the kids are there. Okay, three. That's three of y'all. Okay, there's still four other rooms at least. Okay, let's say your mama get a room. Okay, now it's um three rooms left. Let's say Bob get his own room, but Bob gonna be with Sheree. I don't know. It's just a lot of house. That's why I feel like she should just move her family in, whomever that is, and just at least let them help out with the bills, because it's gonna be hell. Sheree, I just hope you bring it every season so you can keep up this rent and light bill and shit on the show. Cause how else is you gonna pay for this house? I don't know. People talk shit about Kenya Moore's house, but it's more practical than Sheree's. At least the upkeep. I'm sure Kenya Moore be able to afford her shit. But we shall see. I ain't counting that lady coins. But I'm just saying, like it's beautiful, but besides being beautiful, like what does it really like what's the point of it, Just trying to keep up with people, just trying to impress people, like child. I don't know. Anyway, um Phaedra, she invited all the girls, including Lena. Lena apparently RL's wife from Next, and you know, Wifey and Butter Love, and Too Close, and go on and on. But Lena was supposed to be a housewife, but apparently her peach got rotten, and they didn't have any free peaches, so she didn't get a peach. They didn't have they couldn't go to the grocery store in time to get another peach. So Lena's just on the show. It's like a supporting person. So all the girls arrived. Phaedra made a speech. She was just like, okay, is y'all gonna be able to get along with Miss Moore? And she's just like, yeah, yeah. So, Kenya, she invited Mallory, which is Cynthia's light bulb head sister. No, I like no Mal's pretty. I like her, but she's never with her man. Wonder if she got kids. They say he a basketball player. He plays overseas. You know he got a woman in every town. But okay, um, it's just very interesting to me. It's very interesting. Don't know. What do we know? Well, apparently Mallory's is married, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do some research on it. You seem to be on the show a lot, Chad. Where is he? He's not at home, is he? You bored? You want to come over there and see what your niece and sister doing? Mm-hmm. All right. So, anyway, Kenya invites Mallory, because Cynthia couldn't go. And the reason why Cynthia couldn't go was because Cynthia is, I'll get back to that in a minute, with the whole laser thing, with the girls, Phaedra and all them. But Cynthia's doing this whole line where she's making like cell phone cases and laptop cases and pocketbooks and all that kind of stuff, because Cynthia Eyewear has done really well apparently, and now she's venturing off and doing other stuff, and she asked her daughter Noelle to be the face of cargo carrier, whatever the name is, the face of her new, venture that she's gone into, which is, like accessories, purses, pocketbooks, cell phone cases, laptop cases, all that kind of stuff. So she asked Noelle, her daughter, to be a part of it, and she's very excited to do it. Noelle's definitely a lovely girl. She's very smart. She looks like Cynthia and Leon, but she looks more like Cynthia. She used to look just like her daddy, but now she looks more like Cynthia. Um, and she's not. Most models are tall, so Noelle is not tall, but she's very interested in modeling. Cynthia used to be a model, so why not go into modeling? And good luck for her. She's a young girl. She has a lot to learn, but I think she'll do fine. Hell, both her dad and her mom has been in the industry for a long time, so she definitely got the right people on her team. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. So shouts out to Cynthia. Also, let's just get this out the way. Cynthia, she had a scene later on. Those three met up. Cynthia, Leon, the daddy, and Five Heartbeats. We can go on and on, darling. Cynthia, the daddy, and not Cynthia the daddy, Leon the daddy. Cynthia and Noelle went out to dinner. Noelle left. She had to go to a Bryson Silla concert. Chair. Cynthia and Leon, they was talking, shooting shit. Leon was just like, "Why you don't never call me? Why you don't never, comfort me, and talk to me? Like, what the hell is going on?" And she was just like, "Well, I only, call you when it's concerning Noelle. I'm sorry about it, but it's the truth." So I mean, it is what it is. Leon was just like, "I'm still your friend." You can tell he was kind of low key flirting with Cynthia. Cynthia really wasn't picking up on it, or maybe she was. But Cynthia started to cry because, she was talking about the whole Peter thing. They started showing flashbacks of everybody and their commentary on Peter and the whole situation about them getting married and all the drama that was concerning them. And Cynthia was just like, you know what? Um, I, just wanted to make it work, and I just genuinely, really, I just wanted to prove everybody wrong, yada yada. Well, Leon was just like, I'm just there for you as your friend, and it didn't work out. So what the hell are you gonna do? She's just like, I don't know. She started to cry, take off her lashes. He was just like, I love you more without makeup. And they played us last episode because when they were showing scenes of this episode, they made it seem like, Leon said, let's go to the hotel, which he actually didn't. Cynthia was just like, I'm just ready to go to the hotel. And Leon was just like, let's go. So we don't know if they necessarily went together back to the hotel room or what. But, they're both grown. If they did, oh well, I don't care. Do you think? So let's see. Let's cut to back to the whole laser thing. Okay, so we got all the girls except for Cynthia there, because I already told y'all why she wasn't there. She was having a launching thing. Um, Also, who was at Cynthia's launching for her cargo moment or carrier, whatever the hell the name is. Y'all let me know in the comments what's the name of the shit. Um, Also, who was there was Tammy Rivera. Shouts out to her and V Bozeman, Veronica. Who's on Empire. Chocolate Girl who sings, bald. CeeLo's artist. So shouts out to her. She was also on the Soul Train Awards. Make sure you guys watch my Soul Train Music Awards 2016 review. It was fun. Um, she was on there and she sung, when they was tributing the legendary Teddy Riley. So yeah. Anyway, fast forward to the whole laser tag thing. Sheree's whole purpose was to get Kenya because she was still upset about Kenya coming at her. So like Sheree was stayed on Kenya constantly. She was following Kenya. She kept shooting her left and right, left and right. Kenya was just like, "Damn, you all up on me. This is crazy." So all the girls sit down and have a conversation. And almost instantly, Sheree and Kenya started reading each other and going back and forth. Phaedra, at first, though, she explained the whole Flint, Michigan thing, why she wants to help. And, she just wanted everybody to be cool and get along. But then the pettiness started. Um, Kenya, going back and forth, and Chateau Thelma, and then Sheree going at her and calling me a whore and bitch this, bitch that. Oh, you can call me a whore, but I can't call you a whore. Sheree said it's a shame, it's sad, all that hoeing, all that screwing, and it's gotten you nowhere, this and that. I think Sheree was just mainly offended by the whole thing when Kenya called her that or a bitch. So, it was just very, back and forth. Then Kenya said something. She was just like, you know what, you need to sit down with that Mama Joyce wig on. That's when Candy, with her mouth full of yeast, full of bread, she was just like, wait a minute, how are you gonna talk about my mama? Bitch, don't get your hand out of my face first of all. Get your hand out of my face first of all. How you gonna talk about my mama like that? And it got very violent very quickly. Kenya slowly backed down. She was just like, "Oh, child, ain't about talking about your mama." But you was though, Kenya. I've had those moments where I bring up somebody that's like personal at the table or some shit, and it's just a very awkward, weird feeling. You don't, when you get mad, shit just pop out. But Candy checked her, and that was pretty much the end of that because Candy's not the one. We all know Candy a fight. I mean, this is the girl that was a part of the group that said, "Kick off your shoes and relax your feet." So of course she'll fight. She'll kick you. Um, so let's see what else. Um, so pretty much the last scene was well, this wasn't the last scene, but I done talked about everything else. The last scene actually I think was Leon and Cynthia. Um, but last thing I want to talk about, I should say, is Mama Joyce picking Candy picking Mama Joyce up. She was just like, "Hey Candace, something that I just discovered. I discovered sweet wine, mainly like Moscato. I was talking to my friend the other day, and she said that I am mean when I'm drinking my Moscato." And Candy was just like, "Mama, you's mean anyway. You are the queen of reed." And Josh was just like, "Really?" So Block called, and Block is Candace's baby daddy. Block called, and he was just like, "Hey, what's up? Where Riley at? How you doing?" And Candace was just like, "I'm fine. Why are you calling?" Cause he trying to get camera time, child. A Block called, and he was just like, "You know what? I just want us to, be cool, and I just want to just learn how to co-parent." Candace was just like, "How do you co-parent when a child is 14 years old and you've never been in her life? Like, that don't work like that." And Block was just like, "Whatever. I wanna comment." And wonder. And Mama Justice was like, "Hey, Block. Hey, Block. This is George. What about that 50,000?" And Block was just like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna go back and forth." And Candy was just like, "Okay, you don't have to go back and forth with my mama." And Candy was just like, "Well, at this point, you can talk to Riley on your own. Like, she's old enough." And Block was just like, "I've been trying to talk to y'all. Want nobody to answer the phone, want nobody to pick up, and all this kind of stuff. I'm trying to understand why you mad, why you hold the grudge. You don't understand why I'm mad. You don't understand why I'm mad. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna chase nobody. What you mean you're not gonna chase my daughter? What you trying to say? You should chase her. It don't even matter. Cause she'll need you anyway, nickel. Um, it got really emotional, very real, really fast. Y'all know Candy, she'll cry at the drop of a dime, but she'll fight you. She will. Um, they pretty much hung up the phone on block because he was just talking nonsense, and it's just very interesting to me. Um, just Block in general is just very interesting to me how he thinks, and he's just foolish, just ignorance at his damn finest. I'm not gonna chase nobody. She the child. You should damn chase her. Do whatever you can to get to know her and get in her life. Just keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying until it happens. Oh, silly ass man. But it was crazy. So Candace got out the car and then yeah. Um, what's the scenes for next week? Uh oh, Matt showing out again. What else? Cynthia's trying to find an apartment. Um, Candy saying some guy was saying they're gonna blow up Phage or some shit. It's just gonna be a mess next week. The season is definitely kicking off and it's getting better and better each episode. So hopefully it stays like this. This episode wasn't all that entertaining, but I mean it. I was fine with it compared to just being on such a big high with the Soul Train Awards. I was fine with this episode. I was just like whatever. So you guys stay tuned for my Married to Medicine review. Should be coming up after this one. Also, I would like to say that I have to work Monday. So, and I can't record it. So, my Love and Hip Hop New York review and Black Ink Crew Chicago will be late. Whenever it comes up, it's just gonna be late, child. So y'all just stay tuned for that and just work that out. Um, and I'm gonna make it happen with God at some point this week. But yeah, it's just and me working from 6 p.m. to 4:30 in the morning. Everything is off. They're not playing it anymore, so it's just like, ugh. So I just have to catch it when I catch it. Y'all just bear with me, darling. I'm just so sick of this overtime. You have no idea, darling. Oh, but the holidays finna come up. Everybody wants shit. No, I get it, I guess. Anyway, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ITSKINGWORLD on Instagram and Twitter at ITSKINGWORLD89 on Snapchat. Chase Skin was on Facebook and all that. All my other information will be in the bottom bar below. So y'all make sure y'all follow me on all the social medias and everything, and I'll add you and follow you back and whatever, however it works. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this review, darlings, and I have to go.